Why, hello there. Okay. Got this. I finally updated this. For all this time, the ice rod has finally shown up, and it's taken over the lead for the most go mode item. 3 of the last 5 seeds. In swords, for whatever reason. So hopefully we can maybe get a little away from that. As fun as Ice Raw Go mode is, the one last night was not fun. That's okay. Just how the rando goes. Alright. We're about ready. Timer. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. One penny. Not the best start. But hey, we got 2 pennies to our name. We're rolling now. Ooh, Cane of Burn starts. That one's recently popped up here lately too. Yeah. No, more magic. Okay. So cane is not... The blue cane is not the best weapon to farm with. Neither is the red cane, but the red cane doesn't use as much magic. So farming for bombs is not the most fun. Oh no. A little early. No drop there. This is why blue cane's not the best. You've seen it right here. Magic's a bit low. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. No drop. There's magic in the back of escape, so we're okay. Just not a great start. Hey. So far, not anything of worth in the front of escape anyway. Some blue rubies. Piece of heart. Okay, I definitely thought I picked up the pot. Apparently not. I was hoping for another magic drop, but that did not happen there. There's one over here. I think another one there. Yep. Okay. So now we have more than enough to kill the key rat, but not much else, unfortunately. At least there's money for bombs later. It looks like we're gonna leave the back of escape at this point, unless we get extremely lucky with a bomb drop. Probably burn the rest of our magic on the way out. Oh no. Jesus. That's a problem. I think there's some down here. It's a heart. Nope. There it is. Okay. Are you kidding me? All right. Thank you. Key rats and blue canes, man. Alright, we're gonna try this again. And grab all the magic on the way. So we don't have this problem. Oh my goodness. There's a pot over here too, yep. Yep, we're grabbing all the magic on the way out now. Not doing this again. Alright, key rat. You're not winning this time. That's what I would have hoped happened the last time, but no. Oh, we got bombs. Okay. Might have been worth. Now I don't have to come back. Wasn't anything of value, but it's not something we have to remember later on. But this is definitely our longest escape. Two bombs isn't bad. Actually, two bombs works just fine. More money. Okay. 8-minute escape. Not what you're looking for, but Key Rat was a tough boss today. Good crystal, green pendant, and a crystal. So now if we could get a proper weapon, that'd make me feel a lot better because we have 0 magic. Okay. That works out. Oh, we have magic again. No, the other way. That's very useful. Just 20 bucks in the ag tree. I want the last bomb. I just want the last bomb. I guess I will take it. Pretty sure... Yeah, it'll be a sample. Because we took damage. That's okay. We're good on money, we're good on bombs. We just need items now. Her shield. Flippers is nice, actually. Flippers just means we don't have to fake Flipper, and we can get the Zora Ledge item if needed. Now we just need Zora money. Blue tunic. Sword, that's good. I'm happy to get a sword. At least we have a proper weapon now. Makes life a lot easier. Bombs. Glove is also nice. Don't have a bottle. Lamp is a little interesting. Early lamp always just smells like an aga seed to me. That could be from years of running this game before. Maybe it's not the case now, but anytime I see an early lamp, I'm like, oh, it's aga. And we actually have flippers, so we can't sequence break that. A little concerning. I'm gonna do things a little differently. I'm more looking for Zora money since we have flippers. So I'm gonna head over here to these 3 checks first, and then we'll go to the South Shore. Unless we like get a bow or something, but otherwise that's our plan. Moon Pearl. Well, the Moon Pearl's a good pull. We're one item from Dark World. We're also one item from Aga Tower, so we'll see what we get first. A little more money, if 300 would be sweet. Just want that. Thank you. Okay. We'll take it. Okay. Okay. Fire Rod, that's nice. Red Boom. A little more money. And that fireball. Okay. It's 300 bucks on the island. Mushrooms a little interesting. Please get off the wall. Swim, Link, swim. Can't take the shortcut since we have real flippers. Okay. We can do this, then we're heading to Zora. We'll take the health refill. Nothing there. Powder on the ledge, okay. So now we have 2 fetch quests. see what Zora has today. Just some really expensive bombs. Okay. Can't actually check powder since we don't have a hammer. We can check the mushroom. But we'll go ahead and grab it, 'cause there's no reason not to. Perfectly honest, I don't know if it's faster to walk out of here to go back to the witch or save and quit and go to the sanctuary. It's probably relatively close. Is a bit of a trek from Zora's domain out of here. First we get shot in the face by an Octorok, that doesn't help. I don't know. Timing's probably relatively close though. But we might as well do this while we're here. Okay. Nothing much there. So I really have the mountain, Eastern, and Agena. And check Agena first. Then we're gonna go up the mountain. Then we'll probably dip Eastern. If we don't get our Dark World or Aghanim Tower access. I currently don't have enough money for Iki at Pod, if we have to go the Aga Tower route. Well, now we at least have our money. To the mountain. So now the question is, was the lamp for the mountain, or was the lamp to go through Eastern? So one of these things has to have progression. Well, not what we were hoping to get, but we have the inside of Spec Rock we can get to. I guess our answer is Eastern, unfortunately. $20 ruby Spec Rock on top and inside. So, Eastern we go. Bit unfortunate, but I mean, we had flippers, so I prioritized the Zora area, but all that had was powder, which we don't know if powder is going to turn anything into anything good or not yet. I have a feeling we're going to find a Master Sword or a cape. The way the seed's playing out just feels like we're not gonna get Dark World until we beat Aga. Or it's just immediate mitts. Okay. Yes, we're not dipping Aga today. Surprising, honestly. But we're already here, we're gonna clear out the front of this. We have a real reason to bail right now. Okay. All right. It's our second item. Which means our big key is vanilla. So we might get lucky and get our third item out of here, then all we have left to come back to is the crystal. Okay. So last item is on Armos, unfortunately, but we now have Dark World, so. We do at least have things to do. Depending on if Skull's a crystal, we could just go straight and beat it. Pendant, I'm a little less likely. Is a crystal. Thieves Town Pendant, Ice Pendant. Odd is our other good crystal. Okay. Well, let's go beat ourselves a crystal dungeon. We do not have a whole lot of health, so we gotta be a little careful. Okay. Grab it. There we go. just got there. A little close. Hey. I just led with the boomerang first, but here we go. Try to recover a little bit here. Okay, gotta be a bit careful. Come on, Moth. Get out of the back. Okay. Worked out. Ooh. Well, that's a good item. And our first crystal. So we need one more item out of here, then we can bail. And there's our last item. Yeah, easy enough. Don't know if that death warp was faster or not than just walking out, but it's probably pretty close. But all items are in the back, so we can just skedaddle. We'll probably check out the front of Thieves Town. Don't know about beating it, per se. Especially without a hammer, we could end up orphaning something in the big chest. The bumper ledge still has yet to have anything good. 12 seeds in. I've yet to need the cape for that. Some bombs. Not much value around here, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and dive right now. Well, that bow is sure nice. Say, dipping the front of Thieves Town always just seems like it's a good idea. Basically, you just count it as Village of Outcast. Now, once you go through the big key door, and then you're in a dungeon. So we've only gotten one item so far. 2 items. Where is he? We'll leave the 2 for now. We might end up coming back, but not quite ready to commit to that just yet. What is happening here? Hold on. Oh, what's going on with OBS? Let's see here. Okay, we might be back. OBS was having a conniption for some reason. Okay, looks like we're back. Okay. Let us continue. That was a little weird. Okay, sorry about that. Mirror is very nice, actually. I need pod money again. Alright. Yeah, now we can do Smith. Full heart, not quite what we're looking for. While we're here, just gonna do this, and we can dash back up to the portal. Not too bad while we're already in the area. Alright, Mr. Bat, what you got today? Ice rod. Okay, well, we do need that. No ice rod hunt today. Yay! Yay! For this seed, anyway. In the trend, 3 of the last 5 seeds. Ice Rod Hunt. No, the first 2 are much nicer. The last one yesterday was a true and utter Ice Rod Hunt, where we basically cleared the entire game. Just to find the flute on Laser Bridge, you have to go to Mire area to pull the ice rod out of Mire Shed. So that was quite the fun time. So as we drag our lovely little purple chest through the entire world... nothing good there. We could get to beat Hera now, but... would certainly like a hammer or a hookshot to make the trip back up Death Mountain worth it. More worth it, I should say. There's a crystal we could beat. Alright. He's just hoarding some explosives in that purple chest. Okay. Full bonk. Wake. Red mail. Ether. Okay. Wake, ether, red mail. Almost got all the medallions in one go. Let's just go after Hera. No, it's probably not the best idea, but... get a hammer, we could beat Pod. There we go. Oh, dead rock. Did all that work for nothing. One item. So, still missing a good little chunk of items right now. I know Death Mountain access does make that a little more tricky. Wasn't sure if I'd have enough iframes there or not. I did not. So the last item is either on Moldorm, or Moldorm's gonna give me the small key. And then we have to go to the basement. Jesus. Meant to cancel the dash, but nope, that didn't happen. Okay. Moldorm, why? Moldorm's angry. Caught him. Just caught him. I cannot cancel dashes to save my life. Worth. Okay. So now we're gonna go through loot locations. And we're gonna go to Dark World, go to Catfish, Pyramid, then Pod Eastern. Is my next best guess. And otherwise, I think we gotta go back into Thieves Town. Could dip Ice Palace as well. Can't get to Mire, can't get to Turtle Rock right now. Ooh, that was close. Just got the dash on. Or we just get a hammer right there. Okay. Still don't mind going to Catfish and Pyramid though. It does open up the mountain, which is a little unfortunate. So we were just up there. Might as well go after Eastern and Pod first, though. They're also both the Pyramid Fairy crystals. Instead of going to Pyramid, I might just go straight to Pod. Then we can check Pyramid once we get the big bomb. That seems like our better routing choice. But might as well just get this area of the world cleared out. Sorta do want that full heart, but I don't really want to walk all the way back. We also have red mail, so that makes up for the lack of health we have right now. Okay. Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna do this, but okay, we're here anyway. Brain turned off and we just went. That's okay. We just might put off Pyramid Fairy for a little later, though. Nice vanilla big key. Few more checks in the front. Then we can get to where the real stuff is. Okay. We do have the big key, so we can hammer jump. Okay. Got another heart. Mambo, so we're not gonna be on medallion hunt. Okay, so now we have to check the chest down here. More bombs. Nope. If I had a better sword, that would have been a good room, but no! Good old fighter sword. Okay, please push the block, thank you, sir. Okay, not bad, not bad. Third crystal. So we need a hook shot, Canis Maria, and a flute, plus a sword. So, 4 items yet, so we're nearing the hour mark. But we are about to get our 4th crystal, so that's not too bad. That's right, there was one more item left on Armos as well. There's a chance to get something good. Popo got in the way. That's alright. We're making our way through. A little early. It's okay. We saved it. A lot of bombs. No, I shot the wall. Okay, that's unfortunate. Book is not really what I wanted to see. That opens up Green Pendant Desert. Let's go after the big bomb first. Then I think after this, we're probably going up the mountain. There's a lot of checks we can do on east side. Now that we have the hammer. This Green Pendant Desert being in play is not the greatest. Okay. So nothing of value from doing that, but one less check to worry about. Let's hope all the items on East Side Death Mountain have something good. Cabbages. We do not have enough parts or equipment to make... Well, we do have Burna. Guess we could do Spike Cave. Don't know I really want to... We'll save that for last. Ow. Hey, a bottle. We might actually need to grab that, 'cause we have no bottles so far. Sick Kid could have something good. I did forget to check the desert ledge when I went to Catfish, so I do at least have a reason to go back to Kakariko, at least to get to the Dark World. Aside from Sick Kid anyway, once we grab that bottle. Would help if I hit the crystal switch. Yeah. If magic's nice. Otherwise, a bunch of filler items. Nothing of real value so far. It's a little scary. Oh no. I didn't spam the button enough. Easy enough to fix at least, but nothing too major. Unlike running out of magic and escape with the can of burn-up. That was a little more major. In this case, I don't actually have to check out the Turtle Rock medallion since we have all the medallions. Sick Kid gives me a hook shot off that bottle though. That's a bit rude. Just putting it nicely. Oh, he's in the way. We're gonna try. No, that wasn't even a good start. Okay. 2 more tries. Well, not looking great today for an attempted hover. One more. Nope. Don't got it today. Our first bottle. Okay. All right. Fine. It's really rude. Extremely rude if I were to... Sometimes Randomizer just test your patience. It is Quake today. Glad I came back. Alrighty. Well, we are just a cane away from go mode. Fortunately, that cane could be in mire, which is not great. Not the greatest thing. Some miscellaneous overworld to clean up. Mostly the graveyard ledge, but we finally have a bottle. Check out Sick Kid. It was red, just the wrong red thing. I do have hammer pegs as well, so we might as well clear those out while we're in the area. I'd rather do that before dipping pendants again. Dude. We also do still need a sword, surprisingly. Again, it's been happening a lot lately. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go to Graveyard Ledge, then we're checking out Mire area. I'm probably dipping Desert, because that's a faster clear than Mire is. Then probably Mire after that. I'm feeling Ice Palace more than Thieves Town if we get to that point. Okay. Well, that mostly clears out everything around here. Or we could go to Swamp. We should go Swamp, yeah. I forgot. Swamp is a crystal. We just got the hook shot. Still just gonna check out this area first. I don't quite know why I checked the medallion when we have all of them, but... Good dash! There's where all of our hearts are. I had to think about that one. It's like, well, it's looking more and more likely it's going to be another Master Sword Ganon, so might as well get that cape. Okay, let's go after Swamp, because I forgot about Swamp. Something I should have checked on the mountain was Ether Tablet. But we still can't get whatever's on it anyway without a sword, so... Not the end of the world, but it would have been nice to have that knowledge of what's there. That could come back and bite us. We'll see. I didn't look at Desert Ledge either. I saw about that. Oh yeah, the sword doesn't kill any of you. Bit of a problem. Just the compass. Balloon boom. I do not want to flood the key. Took a couple tries at the switch. I don't want to flood the key. Now we can do some flooding. Now it's okay. What I really need to practice is Fighter Sword Argus, because I am just awful at it. I don't have the timing right. So it takes so much longer. So ideally what you want to do is hook 2 puffs, then spin them. It takes a little bit of decent timing to get that down, and I just haven't had it yet. Ow. Please dash. Thank you. Though actually picking up that pot by accident probably saved me from dashing into the fire snake. There's the big key. We are missing the map. And hope that's in the big chest, but hardly ever seems to work out that way. Yep. Immediate no. So we'd come back for the big chest. So assuming we don't get Kane out of here, I will check Bombo's tablet. Then I need to check Desert Ledge. I might just dip Desert after that. Then we're gonna check out the front of Mire. And hope for the best. See? I mean, it's just not there. Or I lose my soul. Fire rod. Oh, I missed the last one. Was close. And arrows. Okay, so we need to get the last one. Ooh, eat the fireball. Okay. Well, that swamp cleared. Starting to run lower on options. Ow. Got double teamed. Rubies. Let's check what's on the ledge. Okay, well, that's item we need. Still need a sword. Yet another sword go mode. Sword and ice rods. That's all we've been getting lately. But now we can beat Mire and Turtle Rock, so let's hope we run into a sword somewhere. For a fire sword Mire 2, that actually wasn't bad. Mire's a bit more difficult to full clear if you get a early big key. If you don't, then it's fine. If you get big key out of here or the next chest, it's like, well, do I really want to look for a sword? Just because it takes a hot minute to run back and forth through this dungeon. Oh, we'll see. That might not have be the case here. It is the case here. Yeah, I'm just going to Vitreous. We'll hope we get something off the boss. That way there's only one item left here, but... well, clearing this dungeon just takes so long versus go moding it. And we still have Turtle Rock to clear, and there's a lot of items there. I did not hit the switch earlier, so we should be good. Yep. This Vitreous fight's gonna be a little interesting. If we had silvers, it'd be a lot easier, but we do not. It's gonna be a bit of a long fight. I do have Cape. It's proving to be very useful. Ow. Okay. Ooh. Well, there's 2 items left in here. Just not the greatest. But there's a lot of items in Ganon's Tower and Turtle Rock, so... yet again, we just gotta hope we get lucky on the way. Ooh, not today, Dead Rock. Nice try. Link, aw, he was running in. Still. Till we hit the question mark. So last time we had this, a little off on that. There ended up being a sort of mimic cave and I didn't check it. Last time we ended up doing a full clear Turtle Rock into Ganon's Tower. So I'm thinking this time we should just check Mimic Cave. It seems like a decent play. Especially since we just go-moded Mire and got no items out of it. Left 2 there, actually. And luckily, Mimic Cave's not too bad. In terms of time. Some bombs. Double kill. That's the ideal setup if you have a tempered sword, it's just one spin, but fighter sword, not so much. Would have been not great. Nope. We might be entering Ganon's tower with the fighter sword yet again. This wanted to dash into that, not grab the block, but that's okay, I guess. Two, 3. Oh, we might miss the third one. Well, the first one hit us twice, so I guess that's 3 of 3. Is the map? You need a small key. So one of these has to be one. Ew, that's a little gross. But hey, 4 laser skips. No real issue. That is nice to see. Okay. Well, I think Trinex will have something. Whether or not it's a sword, though, is pretty debatable. I have my doubts. What? Dude. Seems like one of those hits should have counted and it didn't. There we go. Come on, try next. Not what I was hoping for. Still need a sword. Getting a little ridiculous. How many times we need a sword? Ugh, he still shot me. Okay. Now, let's see. We had small key, we're probably going straight at their tile room chest, because there was a time there was a sword in there. Fire shield? No. Well, I'll have to come back to that. I think it's faster in a mirror than to walk back it. If I'm remembering correctly. Do you want that? Wonder if we'll find silvers in here too. Double kill. Ooh, grabbed the wrong block. There we go. So far, not the greatest. There we go. Oops. Left the block too early. There's our big key, but we have to find a sword. Bugnet. Silvers. At least we found silvers. Makes Master Sword gaining a little more tolerable. A rare big chest open. Not worth. Not worth at all. Silvers makes Ice Armos a lot easier, at least. Blue Potion, I will actually take that. That's really handy. There's a sword. And another potion. Okay. Now we can climb. Okay. All right. Emoses are getting a little aggressive. Okay, get off the spikes. Thank you. Thanks for the assist. Nice. Okay. Okay. Do you need a key off one of these guys? Or I just grab one there, that's okay too. Over there. Okay. Okay, Agatu, what you got? we got 2. 4. Oh, I just missed the last one. There we go. Okay. Still got a decent amount of magic. Health's a little low. Oh, I poked him. Man. And I spun him. Let's just get our health back up. Then we can close this fight out. Okay. Skin's gonna eat that one. There we go. Master Sword just makes this whole fight clunky. But 147.06. Not the worst, but yeah, another sword go mode. The last 6 seeds has been 3 ice rods and 3 swords. Or go mode items. So hopefully we can break out of that eventually. Problem with sword go modes, you just can't buzz through a dungeon, you have to look for a sword. Let's look at where the other swords were. That's not what I wanted anyway. This is what I wanted. Okay, where is the swords? Kakariko, well, we got that one. Desert Palace, big chest. Yeah, we didn't go there. And Ice Palace. Okay. So that's interesting to know, I guess. Alright. out. So there was no real hope of finding another sword since we have to dip ice or desert. First sword was 11 minutes. Second sword not till the very end. Flew over an hour, not the best. All the fighter sword and a couple master sword bosses. Been happening a lot lately. Ton of magic used. 25 bonks. Lots of save and quits, because no flute was a big deal there. Couple death warps. 331 menu. 163. It's pretty bleh. Okay, let me definitely play another one here. Let me try to... Oh, for whatever reason, it's not generating. There we go. This. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's done. Grab this. Okay, that should work. Do this so we can get some music back up just besides my lovely voice. There we go. Okay, let me change a couple things here real quick. Change a couple things. Reset this, reset that. I think that's all I need. Okay, let me refresh. Refresh my water, and we'll jump into this one. Okay. Oops. Go back. We're not law. Heck. I think we're ready. 3, 2, 1, go! I'll take some early free bombs. That's always nice to see. Nice bow. Okay, this time I need to remember, switch the item, so I don't waste a bomb. Hey, free bombs. Love seeing that. Nope. Okay. At least this time we shouldn't run out of arrows and then have to save and quit and reset like we did with the Cane of Burna and Magic. That key rat had jukes, and it was not good for me. But we can easily farm up all the bombs we want. Early cane? What I'd really love to see after how these last few seats have gone would be an early Master Sword. Instead of all this sword hunting at the end. That's... bomb might still be there when we get back. Love, okay. Loaded escape so far. We out. Did not get stabbed. Let's go. Nope. Well, now we have the lovely beeping is happening. Don't need to lose more health, okay. Nice. Got the 4-drop. Some more money. Ooh, got him. Payback for the last seed. No luck. Didn't 360 though. Missed opportunity. Triple kill? Triple kill. Okay, they're not dropping anything good. Blue boom. Alright, well... I was wondering if that was the map, and it was, but okay. We know for sure. We actually got a lot of worth out of escape, so... Decent start. Lots of pendants. But... Of course, Eastern Green, because we got a bow start. Okay. Or just be looking for money right now. Oh. Well, that's not great. Nice little sword on the ledge now, so that takes one out of the pool. Maybe it's an Aghanim seed after all. Maybe we don't attempt a sequence break. Given how the last seed went. I guess I will take it. Only been 20 bucks or left it, but 50, might as well. Start getting our Zora money, because we do have a glove, so that puts Zora in logic. There's a lot more Zora money, so. Ton of money out here in the woods. Ooh, more money in the woods. That tree was full. Ow. Okay. Powder. More pieces of heart. Moon pearl, okay. Getting lots of stuff. And some more bombs. For our trouble. Dude. Oh no. Okay, I didn't know if that second bomb would work either. It was a little far over. Got just enough of it. Shield. Heart. Well, that's just super handy. Really? Just got that. Arrows. Well, we have our Zora money now. Do you remember I have a flute, so we can book it wherever we want to go. So, early flute's super nice. Don't have to save and quit nearly as much. Just a full heart in the library. Ooh, we should probably grab that. Book might be needed. Alright. Mushroom? Well, at least we have a flute, we can check that super quick. All the money in the world. No. Okay. We're gonna use a combination of a little bit of everything. No! Yeah. Arrows, Samarian bombs, takes a village. That's magic. Okay. F and a bug net out of that. Vanilla Ice Rod and Ice Rod Cave. Okay. No Ice Rod hunt. Looking very suspicious of a sword hunt, though. Just drop this mushroom off real quick. Okay. Flute mix is Light World checks so much easier. Let's do Saha's Hut. Hey, early boots is nice. See what I'm gonna do? I could not get destroyed. Let's set up a water walk, and then we'll... keep losing that 50-50 up there. But we will swim to Hobo. No! Alright, what you got, sir? $50. Alright, man. Feel like you might need that more than me, but hey. Thanks for your support. Just a piece of heart on the island. Bottle there's a little concerning. Yeah, you can just keep that, bud. I don't want it. Check out our Bonk Rock location. Could almost beat Desert if we get a fire source. We're not getting any luck on so far. No. There we go. Easier to use with the sword, but boomerang gives me an idea where I'm at. Ten arrows. Cabbage to the face. Nothing on Spec Rock. Or in Spec Rock. I think we just have Desert and Eastern left. There's a handy dandy hook shot. Well, hookshot gets us to East Death Mountain, and hopefully some more items. Okay. Wasn't sure swordless how well that dash would work, but we made it. One item. Small key. Out to the other side. Go back and forth, back and forth. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Not much of anything. So we got one item. There's last item is on the boss. For some reason I thought there was a bomb there, but obviously not. Ow. Not happening, Dead Rock. Just not happening. I will take blue mail. Never upset to see that. Okay. We hit one of these guys? No? Okay. Nope, ours can get destroyed. Boy. There's something good. Like, please give me something. That's Dark World, and potential hair eye. No, it's a pendant. I actually didn't want to fall. Jesus. Okay. Third try's the charm, right? I'm gonna check out Hera, and then we'll come back for Spiral. Then we can check out Ether Tablet while we're there. No real reason to not to. My list of dungeons I can do is actually not very good. Need a fire source for a lot. Rubies, okay. Our current loadout, we can't do Spike Cave, so we can leave that for now. Or we have to leave that for now anyway. Smoky, we might be locked out of here anyway. Or maybe not. Alright, we'll keep going. Air's not too long of a dungeon, at least. Yeah, one fell. Okay, buddy. See you later. Ooh, okay, there's one item in the basement that we can't get to. Okay, there we go. Trying to play whack-a-mole and we're missing. Hold on. There we go. Just for some bombs. So there's one item left in here. No sword. Fortunately, the one sword we know of is behind Aghanim, but we currently have no access to that. You have the boots? Okay. Bedrock. Well, no luck for anything good up here. Oh yeah, without a sword. Can't do that dash without a sword. Double kill. I do need to check the map though. Shovel. Cape. Interesting. Escape does get us one step closer to Aghanim. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. What do we got? Pod's a good crystal. Easttown's a good crystal. Myers a pendant. And everything else is a crystal. Yeah. Good to know that ice rod is needed. Could beat Thieves Town with our current loadout. There's a sword. We finally got one. And that makes me feel better about doing pod. Dark Room's just easier if you have a sword to hold out so you can see where you are. Ow. Oh yeah. Don't have mitts. Can't do that. Oops. Ooh. Okay, we might need that. We have no medallions and Turtle Rock is required. I guess we're gonna dip Skull Woods into Village of Outcast and a Thieves Town. Well, maybe we don't dip Skull. Let's just do... yeah. Change my mind. Because Thieves Town's fully beatable, so we don't really have a reason to put it off. And, I mean, if we get lucky, we'll find Fire Rod. Red boomerang. We now have both of those. The wrong red item. It's nice we got that sword, because dashing around Thieves Town without one is a lot of pain. Hey, silvers. We'll take some early free silvers. Any fairy. Yeah. Fire source is currently our biggest problem. Mitts is also a big deal, so are flippers. Okay. There's one more item left in here. There it is. Okay. Ow. Still on a fire source hunt. Ow. Well, third phase went a little awry, but we got through it. And our first crystal. Still thinking. No, I did that way too early. Dipping skull is probably not the worst idea. Problem is I don't have a mirror, so some of these decisions are a little harder to make than I would like. Let's check out this first, just in case. So we have this and Stumpy. That's a powder, I did forget about that. Okay. So... I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna check out the magic bat, look at Bumper Ledge, Dip Skull Woods, and probably Palace of Darkness and Eastern is not the worst idea. Okay. Well, still worth checking. Oh, I actually got the dash. Okay. Let's get through here. Okay, did not take damage. You're very lucky. Nice. Ow. Well, there's one. Okay, well, there's both items, so skull is clear. Let's check out Bumper Ledge, because we do have the cape, so... No, so far, the Bumper Ledge has had nothing. Will it continue for 13 seeds? Oh, it actually will not. Oh my goodness. There's finally something here. Do the hook shot. I don't actually have to do that. But I haven't been in this cave since I came back. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright. Finally, a fire source. House of Darkness is our best bet right now. Got the most items. We can beat Desert now, and there is one item on the boss. Hera also has an item in the basement. I do have a shovel that I just remembered. I just noticed I had again. We'll beat this first, then we'll probably route in that shovel and desert. Assuming we don't get a major progression item out of here. Funny enough, Aghanim is in play if we need that sword. Given how all these seeds have gone lately, it very well could somehow, someway. Like there's a... Oh, I don't near... No! Could work out, you have to beat Aghanim to get that sword. Like if... a medallion that's needed for Meyer is behind a tablet, And then both swords are in mire. Always a potential, unfortunately. Not necessarily what... Always just want a small key. So now I gotta route all the way back around for that chest. Okay. All the keys. I don't believe we've gotten the big key yet, so unless it's right here. It's vanilla. Okay. So now we can hammer jump again. Okay. Hey, we got ourselves a Master Sword before go mode. Oh my gosh. But knowing there's a sword on the lumberjack tree, it's very likely we're ending with Master Sword Silvers again. There's our mitts. Okay. Pot, of course, holding all the goods, as it normally does. So now we got a lot more things up. I don't know why I didn't grab the first chest before I went down here, but here we go. Okay. We're good there. I have to go through this way because I don't have a mirror. It's faster than death warping. So Eastern's on the back burner for now. The mitts find. Good beams. Hey. Bottom turtle did not play nice, but good room. Despite that, can't control the RNG, unfortunately. Hello, Helmosaur. Nice. That was actually a really good fight. Just the map for our trouble. That is both good crystals, so we could do Pyramid Fairy now. Still don't know if this is faster to run out of here or just to save and quit to Link's house. Don't know. This just feels like it takes longer though. Like all the things you have to dash around. Well, okay. Murderdactyl. We're gonna do this, then I'm gonna go up Dark Death Mountain. So we can clear that out, get some intel on what we need for Turtle Rock. So right now we're missing a Fire Rod, a mirror, and that's about it. I think. Maybe medallion. Oh, flippers. Yeah. Fire Rod, mirror, flippers. And maybe medallion. But we no longer have to say, oh yeah, we also need a sword. So finally, this go mode will not be a sword or ice rods. That'll break the chain we've been on lately. There's a bottle. Bottle's actually good, because we couldn't get the one off Zora Ledge. Up the mountain. We should go this way. Attempt to open Turtle Rock, because we don't have a mirror. If we get lucky and find a Fire Rod, Turtle Rock is clearable. We would just leave Mimic Cave, unfortunately. Though it doesn't work when you have a mirror. I need to go up there in the light world, but on the east side. I had the right idea, just the wrong side of the mountain. These are the things that still trip me up. Okay, dead rock, please. This is the way we needed to go. Awake. So we do need a medallion. Good to know. more bottles. We could do Spike Cave as well, since we have the cape. There's our mirror we need. It's a nice find. Okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere. So we need quick, and we need a fire rod. Been missing the hammer on the lino lately. Oh, we also need flippers still. I don't know why I keep reading about flippers, but I do. Flippers are a little important. Okay. We really have desert. And eastern that we still don't want to do. Mire, maybe. Let's see what we can get out of Mire area and finish up desert while we're here. Bombos, we can get in there. Slightly concerning. Ah, just late on the dash. Just a bunch of money. I think I'll hold off dipping Mire for the moment. We've got a lot of overworld to clean up. Okay. Back to desert. Did I get... Okay. Just trying to remember if I full cleared and got all the keys I needed or not. Mostly the big key. It was skull, I just immediately got both items and bailed. That's right. I was trying to remember which dungeon that was. That was Skullwoods. Okay. Nice. All right. Third crystal down. Let's start cleaning up overworld. Before I decide to dip eastern. That's basically what my choices are, unfortunately. Still have King's Tomb too, I'm pretty sure. So, we're gonna do Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, into a Sick Kid, Smith Chain, K for 5, Shovel, Purple chest. Oop, I don't need to go that way. I did do that one. Combos tablet. Then from there, it might be a pendant dive into Eastern or Mire, which neither sounds fun. And the answer will probably be Hera Basement. But that's gonna be a last-ditch effort. Nothing I need there. This tomb is not open, so yeah, I've not been over here yet. Blue cane? Okay, we need to do Sick Kid. And grab our Smith. What you got today, bud? You're making explosives. Okay. Hey, you do you. Oh, I didn't want to go over here just yet. I need my little Smith friend. Alright. Heroes. Okay. Is some money. And this K45 shovel. You do not forget the shovel. And the tablet. Right after the turn, another purple chest. Then pendants. And I don't know. Technically, Eastern has 4 items with the green pendant. Probably will go first. Assuming we get nothing out of all this overworld. Okay. So I remember correctly. Can leave the purple chest. I just have to mirror high enough on that screen. If I screwed up, I at least have flute, and I can just buzz it over real quick. I'm remembering correctly. I know this is a thing. Oops. Should work. Did work. Oh, that's quick. Okay. We can get into Turtle Rock. It's interesting. It's Still need a fire rod though, that could be in there. Possible. There's our flippers. Okay, we just need a fire rod. Let's see. Well, we can go right into swamp. Ow. Instead of it being the ice rod, it is the fire rod again. So I believe fire rod, ice rod, and a sword have been our go mode items 3 times out of 13 seeds. Each of them 3 times. That's a little interesting. Little fun stat. It's late on the dish. We'll probably leave the left side swamp for now. In hopes we find the fire rod. For that, red mail's okay. Still get this one, but in this case we will leave left side for later. Because if we find the fire rod along the way to Argus, then yeah, it'd be wasted time to go left side first. Here's another bottle. We could get the 4th one off Zora Ledge. I have doubts we will get tempered since there is a sword in Aghanim's tree. It would have to be on the way at this point, otherwise we're not going to be searching too hard because we know there's only one left in the pool. Okay, no fire rod there. So after this will probably be Ice Palace. Fire rod does like to show up there. And it's just another crystal we can beat. Not fighter sword Argus fight. No, Master Sword isn't much better, but we don't have to spin for every single one of them. And we have silvers. Got him! Okay. Still left side in the big chest, unfortunately. Can't really risk not. I mean, you could. There's not a lot left, though. There's really only one item left in here. Eat the fireball. Did not beat that one. Wasn't really expecting that one to shoot at me, but okay. Come on, last item, right here. Right here, right now. There's one item left. I don't know. I would be very tempted to bail on this if I was in a race. But Left Side Swamp does like to have unfortunate items. It's a gamble either way, really. Gamble to skip it, gamble to check it, because it's such a big time sink for one item. But could be my fire rod. Or tempered sword. I'd be okay with tempered sword too. Oh wait, I gotta go around. Gotta go around. Oops. This. Oof. Immediately hit. Alright. Maybe the last chest in here that we can check. Okay. It's actually go mode. That's why skipping Left Side Swamp is so dangerous. So we can go mode Ice and the rest of Skull. And Turtle Rock. Though Turtle Rock will be more inclined to check things in hope of a sword. I would like Tempered, I'm getting a little tired of all the Master Sword Gain fights, but I don't have high hopes we'll find Tempered. And I'm really not going to check much in this dungeon at all. And Skullwoods we already cleared out of its items, so we know there won't be anything there. Just go straight to Mothula. Ow. Okay. Did not get the switch. I'm just going. We'll see if Cold Stare drops anything. Oh no. Freaking Cold Stare. Alright. That one went a little awry. Okay, let's not forget Skull Woods. I need a key. Thank you. Need the Gibdo key as well. Sword beams actually being useful. F magic, you just spam the fire rod. Alright, Turtle Rock is left. Okay. Almost got cabbaged again. We are okay. Okay. Alright, Dead Rock. Nice to see you too. We need quick. So, what are the chances we find a sword here? I'm gonna say pretty low. Very low, almost non-existent. Nice big key spot. Barely got that, but we got it. I have a full menu where you're just missing ether. Fire rod's our best bet here. Ow. We'll steal the pokey key. I check out the big chest. Not gonna check the lava chest though. We'll probably do laser bridge. Probably. Maybe. Most likely. Okay. Getting closer. I'll go ahead and check it. Right here. Another key. Piece of heart. Full refill. I guess that's nice. Money. Ooh. There we go. Huh, there's ether. We were missing it. We found it. No tempered sword. Okay. Why? Okay. Was late. Alright, moving on. No sword. Could be one in Ganon's tower, but unless the big key is late, we're most likely not doing extra checks. Or any well out of the way checks, I should say. All right. Double small keys. No, that bonk's bad. Bonk's not great. Okay, still made it. Hey, check the last 4 in here. No sword, but a big key. Good room there. Nice room there. Ow. Okay. No. Slow. But okay. Some mismenuing mishaps, but we survived. Okay. Nope. There we go. No sword. Probably a double? Was a double. Okay. Triple double. Yet again, a Master Sword Silver's Ganon fight. That'll probably go not great. And it just feels like it takes so long and it should be quick, but just doesn't happen to work out that way, unfortunately. Okay, I do not have any safeties, that's what I thought. Ugh, he's setting me on fire when I was stuck. Dude. Well, sorta saw that one coming. We go again. Oh no, I missed the last one. Come on, Gannon. Gannon? Thank you. Dude. Okay. Much better. I was just getting sloppy in that last one. Sorta was a deserved death, but we made it through the second try. $139.34. You promise. Everybody saw that. Triforce promised. I wonder where the other sword is. Let's take a look. So I obviously know one was on the Aga tree. Pyramid sword, we got that. Lumberjack tree, we seen that. House of Darkness, we got that one. There was one in Gan's Tower, but it was in Randomizer room, so that would have been left side. But there was one there. Honestly, most of those decent times, Mir was the late holdout. Did beat a boss swordless. That was Moldorm. Mostly Master Sword this time around, though, at least. 23 box. One unfortunate death, because I got lazy against Ganon. He let me know it. Got him on the second try, though. Tons of menu time, but that's okay. 151 seems about right. But alright. I think after those two interesting seeds and Master Sword cannons all day, every day, I think we're going to call it here for now, but thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.